reporting from Ford Farm, a small dairy farm near Wem. The farm has been in the same family for over 50 years, but is one of the many farms struggling against today's half prices of milk.
The milk price probably is as high as it has been, but definitely our overhead prices, the price of fuel, the concentrates we have to buy in to feed the cows have never been so high.
The way dairy farming works is this. Step 1. The farmer produces milk from the herd. Step 2. The milk is then sold to a processor such as Robert Wiseman Dairies. Step 3. The processor then sells on to supermarkets. At each step, profit is made, with the farmer generally making the least.
Basically, it struggles that everyone has to put up with fuel prices going up, the cost of energy going up, and basically everybody wanting to squeeze the last drop of profit out of our milk.
Out of a litre of milk, the farmer only gets a third of the final price.
We need to add value to the basic commodity of milk and produce finished products which the public want to buy. So firstly, we want to replace the imports. So import substitution is critical. 22% of the food we eat in this country could be produced in this country but is actually imported. And secondly, we want to export. So on all those issues, the government is working very closely with the dairy industry, but ultimately this is down to the food producers and the dairy producers. The only way to get the price up is to produce products that people want to buy. And the clear lesson is if you make added value products like Muller or Belton cheese, you will increase the price. If you stay producing a commodity, you will be pushed around.
We spoke to the British Retail Consortium to see where they felt the responsibility for milk prices lay.
Well, it's a really difficult thing because we know how tough times are for consumers at the moment, and we know that actually milk is a real staple and a price that consumers will often use to compare the overall value of a supermarket from one to another. And therefore, in those type of conditions, consumers demand more from supermarkets. But the key is getting the right price for the consumers to get them in the shop, but also rewarding your farmers to make sure they're in business 10, 20 years from now.
I think the supermarkets have got a lot to answer for. Everybody wants cheap food.
The price of a pint of milk is 49p. The price of a bottle of water is 85p for 1.3 pints. Does this seem right, knowing the production that goes into producing milk? Are dairy farms sustainable? Do a lot of farmers farm more out of tradition more than commercial profit? Will new people want to come into dairy farming? Will people coming into farming now tend to be smallholders producing a premium product at a higher rate on a smaller scale?